rise from ash. Jade, lavender, and scarlet phoenix power. Together we will rise. They tried to burn us, we bloom like a flower. They didn't know we had a phoenix's power. Phoenix power.
And in the loving words of Clark Griswold, Merry Christmas
It all started
and kiss my
when I
ass.
was born.
Welcome to another wonderful episode of the Phoenix Gate, everybody. If you couldn't tell, Lavender is here. I'm here, queer, and I'm here with two of my favorite people like ever. And of course, I've got to call out my bestie, my restie, Jade Feinics.
What's going on? I don't.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's your girl Jade Feinics. We here. We're recovering. I'm not doing well, chat. Chat, we're cooked.
Chat, we are cooked, but you know who's not cooked?
It's a crimson.
It is a crimson.
Hello.
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 What's up, buddy?
How's it going, pal?
Podcast cats are going a little crazy.
Yeah, podcast kitties is saying, you know what? Where's my stocking?
Yep.
Where's my treats?
Motherfuckers don't deserve treats.
Oh, you don't even want to know what Luke
baby.
Meow's Walker's stocking is going to look like.
I'm at half-mast. I need to hear
He
this.
always gets a couple of new toys and a couple of new Christmas-themed treats in his little stocking. And they're always wrapped with wrapping paper because that motherfucker likes to play with wrapping paper.
Oh, they all do.
They all do. I will literally bring wrapping paper from my parents' house just so they don't throw it out and let Luke play with it for a week and a half.
What?
He's a spoiled cat. What can I say? He's a total brat.
He is. We have Rocky Meowboa, who enjoys string way more than he should. And unfortunately, since he tries to eat it, we can no longer give it to him.
Oh, Rocky.
Because I'm not going to have an intestinal blockage happening.
fair. And I can't imagine string, let alone tinsel,
Oh!
being good for blockage.
Crimson, what does Yuki like about the holidays?
The fact that I get her a new toy and clothing. Well, not much
Yay!
the clothing, but the new toys are good.
Okay, so do you dress her in
But
outfits?
also, yeah, I actually
Yes.
got her a little bandana for her to wear. I last year I had put her in a elf costume.
What?
Pictures, please.
Yeah,
I need them.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
I'll show them later.
Thank
Put
you.
them up on the
Also-
Phoenix Gate. Put them up on the Phoenix Gate so the travelers can see the cuteness that is Yuki. The podcast
Yeah, I'll put
kitties
that
have
up.
decided that they also need to hear it.
Exactly. As you can hear, they may or may not get coal this holiday season.
Can you not? Like they're no, Rocky Meowboa is definitely getting coal.
Rocky.
The Orange Menace has been a menace.
I mean, when is he not a menace, though? He's very much his namesake.
But he's not a Yule. Well, Eclipse is the Yule cat because honestly,
Yes.
I secretly think he wants to eat you if you're not a good person.
Oh, I agree. I think he lies in wait, which is why it's so special when he lets you give him a little boopy.
Yeah.
Because you know you're in his good graces. And that's all that matters if you want to make it into the new year.
Does Yuki enjoy a certain type of Christmas toy, or is it just any toy?
Squeaky toys.
Squeaky toys.
Really?
Yeah, that's also the reason why I also don't give them to her.
Because all you'll hear is.
I will be hearing that at 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh no.
So it reaches a point where I'm just like, yeah, we're not gonna do this.
No, I get it.
And I just take it away. So,
Yeah. Luke actually knows there's
but
a
yeah,
chore.
I end up having to take it away from her.
You're a
So she'll be lucky to even play with them during the day. But I also give her extra stuff too because it is her birthday month too as well. So
When is her birthday?
the 29th.
Oh, so she's a Christmas baby. She's like a pre-New Year
Yeah.
baby. She's a New Year's Eve baby.
She's a Christmas potato.
A potato.
Yes.
It's a corgi.
I
A
love
burnt,
her.
a Christmas burnt potato.
Burnt
Oh.
potato.
Who also
And she
wears
is the tricolor.
dashing costumes.
Yes, we need to have proof of these costumes on the Phoenix Gate. So if you are not following us on our social media, why the fuck not? That's where you get the best stuff.
The most I can get Luke to wear is his little Christmas collars, which are always little fancy Christmas colored bow ties. And I think he looks like a little gentleman.
Luke
in
is
them.
a little gentleman.
He is a little gentleman.
And
All he
it's
wants
funny,
to do is love.
Whenever I put Yuki in any of the costumes that I get her, she just looks at me and just in distress.
I don't know.
It's like, Father, help.
What
Take
have you
this off
done
of
to me?
Why have you done this?
Plot your doom.
She's thinking about like how exactly she'll get you in the middle of the night, but then because she's a puppy, she won't actually do it. Like dogs love their humans too much. Cats know we're disposable.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They know if they kill us, they'll just get love from somebody else.
I don't think I've ever tried to dress up Rocky or Eclipse. Tony, definitely. Tony to Scooch, he's gotten a little outfit here and there. He actually does kind of like them. Cheshire, absolutely not.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to put anything like
Yeah.
that within 5 feet of Cheshire.
No.
I feel
Cheshire.
like death.
What?
I'll be right back.
That's.
always come back.
I swear to the gods, Cheshire literally is. I could put her in a scream mask and I would believe that she would actually kill me.
She would fucking be Ghostface.
She would.
She is the Ghostface killer. Just spoiler alert for all the Scream movies, specifically the newest Scream movie. You
It was
heard it here
Cheshire.
first. Cheshire is the new Ghostface.
It was Cheshire all along.
I know, and you'll know that Cheshire is Ghostface. There will be signs,
There will be signs.
i.e., we'll be in a full-blown studio
Oh, yeah.
when that movie comes out and we get those
Oh.
residuals.
But I mean, also, I don't think that I have dressed up the dogs though. Butter and Peanut have been dressed up in cute little outfits. I usually do put them in when they were younger. I would put them in Halloween costumes, and then I also give them Christmas sweaters.
Christmas sweater?
They have been in Christmas sweaters because when they used to be able to
Fucking
go to Grandma and Grandpa's house with me, you know, obviously my mom and my stepdad. I'd put them in sweaters just for the aesthetic.
That's so fucking cute, man.
But unfortunately, now that they are so much older, I mean, my girls are 18 and 16 years old.
Wow.
They don't really tolerate a lot of things, and I think it's also because like they have arthritis now,
Yeah.
and it's hard for them to move around. I don't subject them to any more
No, exactly.
additional torture.
You done your time.
They did it. They did it. It's fine.
Nope.
It's fine. I don't do it to them anymore. I've considered it though.
It's really hard to not do it because trust me, if Luke didn't rip everything off of his body minus his little bow ties, he would be in little outfits all the fucking time.
Would Yuki be in little outfits all the time if she didn't look at you in disgust?
It's not really looking at me in disgust. It's more looking at me in concern.
Oh,
What are you doing to me,
It's
father?
just like, it's like, what is this that's on me? Why are you taking pictures? What are you doing?
oh no!
Take it off.
Oh my god.
Poor
That's more
baby.
of her reaction to that more than anything. But yeah, no, I mean she doesn't really have an issue with them. I mean, there's only one time where we dressed her up for Halloween. I remember it was during Halloween, and we dressed her up as a ladybug.
Oh my god.
And video. Oh, speaking on the antennas, because that's what I was going to talk about afterwards.
Oh no.
Yeah, she had completely destroyed the antenna hat, like entirely. Like it was not usable anymore. She ripped the elastic, she ripped one of the antennas off, and I was just like, well, I guess you're just gonna keep the coat on or keep the costume on, just not the hat.
I think the cats have figured out that I'm plotting to put them in costumes because they just attacked each other and they were like, no, never, mother.
We'd kill each other first.
I'll kill you before you let me put you in a costume.
But that's like the most fun about having like pets around the holidays. It's just getting to see them all dressed up and getting them little something special.
I'm actually wondering if my mother is going to put the 2 kittens that I gave her over the summer in Christmas outfits. I don't know.
I would cry.
I would take so many photos.
I would cry my eyes out if she did because I love those kitties so much. I was very close to just abducting them.
Honestly, I was almost not going to give them to my parents.
I mean, fair. I wouldn't have been able to. They would have like been assimilated into my home, and then
you would just
never
become the
again.
Borg, and they would just be assimilated. like-
Exactly. No one would ever get them back.
And so I am kind of curious. Now, we've talked about decorating our pets.
Yes.
Personally, I know this for a fact, Lavender. I know you. When did you start decorating your apartment for Christmas? Was it right after Halloween?
It was right after Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a little behind though because I had some issues with my ceiling. So I couldn't finish my decorating. But all I really have left is to put up the string lights.
Okay.
And the rest of the little snowflakes that go all the way across the walls. But otherwise, it has fully been Christmas since like November 3rd.
Oh my God.
It just like makes me happy, you know, like the lights. And it's all like I put little bows on my windows. And I have like my favorite is I have Jacob Marley from A Christmas Carol. Which y'all haven't heard me rant about A Christmas Carol. I fucking love A Christmas Carol.
Muppets.
I love Muppets Christmas Carol, but funnily enough, actually, my favorite version of the Christmas Carol is Scrooge with Albert Finney.
Ooh.
That's my favorite one. I grew up with that one. We had it on videotape. And my great aunt used to sing the "Thank you very much, thank you very much," which is like the greatest song in the thing. Because really they're singing about like, thank God this motherfucker is dead. But he thinks it's because there's like, you know, he's done so much great in the world. And it's like the most fun, ironic song ever. And my Aunt Winnie used to sing it constantly to us as kids. But he stays out all through Halloween and Christmas because Christmas Carol is a ghost story. So he gets to hang out with Christmas. And so he kind of like brings in the Christmas decorations early.
Okay.
And then, you know, he guides the rest of the Christmas decorating as the Halloween pieces. Because my opinion is that it all goes in the same box. If I'm going to be putting it away, I might as well take the other things out.
Why not be
Yeah.
efficient about it?
Exactly. And then it'll literally stay up and because I need to go on a work trip in January, probably until the end of January.
That's valid. Okay. Crimson, what about you? Do you decorate? Does your, like tell me about your process.
My precious.
Your process.
Yes.
With when it comes to I guess decorating, I'm not even gonna lie. Currently, as of within the past few years, not too much. At least when it comes to me. When it comes to my family, they do. I guess it's just for me. It's just I end up going to other people's houses anyway. Nobody really comes to my house during the holidays, so it's just like I'm kind of just decorating for nothing. That's just
rough,
for
buddy.
me. That's like from my perspective. So I don't really end up decorating my apartment at all. So, but in terms of like the rest of my family, like sometimes I'll go and I'll help my mom sometimes when it comes to like decorating her house and everything and stuff like that.
Is your mom a big
Um,
decorator?
Yeah, funny enough, she actually just had me order a snowman for outside of her house.
Like a blow up
So-
snowman? Like one of those automated
No, it's one of those plastic ones, like the hard plastic.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Like the old school style.
Like a
It's called a
Yeah.
frosty.
They're called a blowout mold.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
It's definitely blowed out because that snowman has a cake. So yeah.
He has a butt? What? How big? Okay, how big is Frosty's
that
butt?
snowman,
Diameter.
we're talking about double cheeked up on a Friday afternoon.
Fuck.
Like
Take that, depression!
That type of cake.
Double
Oh,
cheek snowman.
Wow. I love this for him.
It was freaking hilarious when I was going around buying it. I was like, Mom, why you like you had that so much decorations as it is? Why do you want this one? She's like, I love it because it's funny. I'm like, what do you mean? And then
Valid.
she was like, just look at it. I'm like, all right. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, and I'm only looking at the front perspective image. So I'm just like, I don't get it. What's so funny about it? Look at the other images. I'm like, okay. I swipe to the next one, side image, swipe to the other one that goes now towards the back. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
this snowman actually
Oh my
has an
God.
ass.
Oh my God.
I love that your
Oh.
mother was like, nah, this snowman got cake and this is hilarious
And
and
I
this is
need
what I'm
it.
going to buy.
I
Oh,
need it.
yeah.
I love this for her. This brings me joy.
Mhm.
Are they like big on like decorations like that? Or they light people like more? Tell me more.
We're curious.
I'm curious and I need
At
to
least
know.
when it comes to yeah, at least when it comes to decorating, my mom does like decorating a lot. So she'll usually put a lot of like big stuff out in front. Like we could talk about like reindeer, the typical stuff:
Aw.
reindeer, snowman, Santa, and we're talking about like those sort of like light fixtures that are just like 3 feet tall or something like that.
Wow.
They didn't really do much for Halloween this year. But then again, at the same time, if I'm trying to remember correctly, they were out anyway, so they didn't really end up, you know, really being around the house. So they were just like, we're not gonna decorate this year. I'm like, all right, cool.
Wait, wasn't that around the
Um,
time that they had just gotten back from being in Portugal?
Yes, and they were in Portugal during Halloween.
Right. So then there's no point in
So
decorating.
Yeah, so that's why they didn't end up decorating. That's what I was saying.
Emotional,
Because since they were
damn it.
away, they didn't end up decorating, which I'm okay with. It's fine.
Do you normally have to go over
but-
there and help them decorate?
Not really. It really just depends if it's like a lot of stuff. If it's big stuff and they need an extra set of hands, and I'm like, all right, cool. That's fine. Um, it's once in like a blue moon type of thing. They don't really need that much help usually.
Mm.
It kind of just depends on how they feel about like how much they feel like actually decorating that year.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and usually, they'll do the typical stuff, like they'll leave one of those oh my God, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's those things on the door.
A wreath?
A wreath?
Yes, a
I
wreath.
love
Thank
wreaths.
you. Funny enough, the wreath that they had on there last year, they left it throughout all of winter. They didn't even bother taking it off.
I mean, those things look nice though.
They do. I like them, and especially when you
do.
get fresh ones.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, I wish I could get a fresh one.
Funny enough, they left it even throughout the springtime, and the birds ended up putting a nest there.
Nice.
Aw.
Which is funny. They ended up taking pictures and they were showing me and everything, but they didn't want to disturb the nest, so they ended up having to go through the garage a lot of the times because you have babies and you don't want the mom or the
Oh,
dad
God,
to
no.
not come back to the nest. So
Yeah.
it did reach a point at another point where they laid another egg, but this was like afterwards, after the previous ones grew.
Mm.
They left one egg, and I guess my parents didn't realize it,
Oh no.
and the egg ended up hatching, and the mom never came back, and it was just like, okay.
Oh.
Did it
So
die?
they ended up having to raise it.
Oh.
No, I think they pretty much raised it until it got big. It was essentially a wild finch, pretty much.
Oh, a finch. Okay.
Like, but it was one of those obviously
We have wild
non-domesticated
parrots.
ones.
No, we have wild green.
Yeah.
We have wild green parrots over here in Queens.
Yeah.
So we get it. The nests
Yeah,
that these
so-
parrots build are huge.
Mhm.
I know nothing about
Oh, I
birds.
believe it.
Yeah.
Y'all be talking gibberish to me.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
there are Christmas birds.
There are Christmas birds, and Ralph threatened to get them for me, and I told him that I would actually cry and go into a full state of coma terror.
Why?
I just realized I
Why?
don't ever think I've shared this with the Phoenix Nation. I'm like really scared of birds.
What? I actually, in all the
Okay,
years that
how
I
did
have
this even
known
happen?
you, in all the years that I've known you, Lavender, you have never mentioned that you are afraid of birds.
Because here's the thing. I like them from far away. Like, I think they're really pretty. I
Okay.
like looking at them. But as soon as a bird gets like too close to me, it makes me panic. Like, there's this famous story when I used to work at Disney.
Oh, no.
And I was working in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, no.
And I was going in for my shift.
Oh, no.
And anyone who knows anything about Animal Kingdom, they have this big bird show. But I'm specifically frightened of like giant birds, like parrots, like macaws, like that kind of stuff. They freak me out. And I was walking and they let out all the birds, and I'd never walked through that way early in the morning. So I had no idea. And I got so scared that I actually ducked and covered. And somebody saw me do this. And this poor woman, she worked at like the quick service store over there. And she was sitting there and she was looking at me and she was like trying not to laugh. I'm like, look, it is funny. You're like allowed to laugh.
Oh,
it's
my
okay.
God.
Because I had a full blown panic reaction. So then when Ralph was like, ha ha ha, I'll just get you all the birds from like, because he's trying to like get out of me what I want for Christmas. The 12, like the birds, whatever. I'm like, if you even do that, I probably would actually like fall into a terror coma and you would never see me again.
Oh, my God.
Emotional damage.
So I only like the version of the song that's sung by the Muppets. Because
Phoenix-
otherwise,
So Phoenix Nation,
frightening.
Phoenix Nation, do not ever gift our lavender birds.
Please don't.
Noted. Since I am famous for gifting plushies and stuff like that, noted.
You see, I love plushy birds and
I
things.
will-
I'm just scared of like regular birds.
So
Except
you're
pigeons.
you're also never allowed to go over to Noose's mother's house then.
Yeah, I would probably lose my mind.
They have chickens and
I will get
finches
you a
and
tray
parrots.
of. You know what? In light
Chickens
of
are
the holidays, I will
flightless.
get you a tray.
I'd be okay with the
I
chicken.
will get you a tray of. I will get you a tray of peeps.
Peeps? Okay, but like that's just a mean
For
gift
the
because
holiday.
they're gross.
Peeps
they,
are nasty.
They taste nasty. They're my brother's favorite candy.
It'll be mostly for the gag. That's all.
Valid. It's okay.
They're
I let
the
people.
worst.
I let people pick on me about it because I know it's silly.
It's not silly. Did you watch Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's why.
But I do like pigeons. I don't want them flying near me, but I do actually like looking at them, and I feel bad when people do mean things to them.
They shouldn't. Pigeons are our friends.
They are our friends. So like,
Well, of
here's the
course.
thing. It's mainly a fear of like I don't want them flying anywhere near my head. So it's more the idea of them being like close to me.
So would you freak out if we took you to like a butterfly room and they're
Yes.
flying? Okay, no, don't go to the aquarium in NOLA then.
I love butterflies.
Don't go to the butterfly room.
I could never go to a butterfly room.
Okay, so
Ever.
when you do go to the aquarium in NOLA, don't go in that room.
Yep.
And don't go into the bird room
Yeah.
because
that's not
they
for
are
me.
they
You know
they
what I have a feeling it is? I don't even think it's a fear of birds. I think it's anything that just flies towards you.
Yeah, probably.
Anything that's possible flies.
It's just birds are the
Because
most
if it's something
common
that just
version.
crawls its way. Yeah, it's like if something just crawls towards you, I don't think you freak out. But I think it's the fact that they can fly. And
Yeah.
they'll fly directly towards your head.
Yeah.
Is enough for you to freak out. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what it
exactly.
sounded like. Because if butterflies, if you freak out over butterflies landing on your head, then I think that's has something to do more with just a fear of birds. or
Things with
something like
wings.
that.
or just things flying near you.
Exactly.
Like,
Because I do I love
yeah.
ducks. Fun fact, everybody, ducks are like my favorite animal.
We love a duck.
But yes, I would probably lose my shit if I ever had to be around real Christmas birds.
All right. Fair. Fair. Okay. So my mother is a big decorator. I am also I'm trying to become a better decorator.
Mhm.
I did actually decorate before the surgery. I did actually decorate for Christmas. And I put up strings of lights because I'm a light person. I
too.
love a good light setup. And I have a small, because unfortunately I used to have one of those blow up Nightmare Before Christmas Jack as Santa
Oh.
blow up guys that
That's
would go
cute.
on my lawn. He unfortunately, when I went to set him up this year, I found out that he died.
No.
His head had blown out,
Oh shit.
so he wouldn't blow up anymore.
Aw, that's so sad.
I was very upset because that was my favorite decoration. And so to make up for it, DigiNan took me over to Home Depot and got me a blow up reindeer.
Nice.
I wanted to also get a blow up Christmas tree, but he told me no.
I mean, valid. Don't you know those things are like really expensive?
They're $20.
Oh, I'm thinking of like the giant ones.
Okay, the giant ones are a little bit more expensive, and eventually I will have my own because my mother, oh my God, my mother is the queen of Christmas decorating.
I really see this for your mom.
You've never been to my house on Christmas.
No, I feel like I just need to at least do a drive-by.
Woman. Not only does my mother put up the lights, or actually, let me reiterate, my stepdad puts up the lights. My mother directs him on where he needs to go.
Perfect relationship.
They also have multiple blow-up things. My mother has a Christmas dragon that I've threatened to steal from her multiple times. It moves, it waves its little wings, and has a fucking present in its hands and a Christmas hat. And I'm like, I'm gonna steal that from you.
That's so cute.
It's so cute. They have all sorts of setups, and then this is not even happening, like, counting on what's inside the fucking house, okay? Because my mom goes all out with the tree, and then there's she sets up a Christmas village, and it's insane. My mother is insane. She is a big fan of the tchotchke, as my sister puts it. And my mother likes to be elaborate for every holiday. Like during Thanksgiving, there were garlands of fall leaves everywhere and shit like that. Like, my mom is the queen of decorating. I hope to one day be the same because I like decorating. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But that is kind of like a tradition. And I know that eventually I'm going to be inheriting all that fun shit. So I'm just biding my time. I'm just
waiting for that dragon.
Waiting for that dragon. It will be mine.
I love that though. Like if I lived in a bigger apartment, it would be absolute bedlam.
Oh my God. I live in a house and I'm just like, I want to do more. But then I get frustrated because this year, unfortunately, because I was in so much pain and I was on limited time because, I was having the first surgery. I wasn't able to decorate to the way that I want.
Yeah.
We did not put up a tree this year.
Aww.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Next year, I'm hoping that I will have a better setup or at the very minimum, at least the ability to do something nicer. It's fine. But when it comes to decorations, I haven't really formed like any tradition to them yet. But I do enjoy going to see the decorations that they put out throughout the city.
Oh, yes.
Like that is a wonderful tradition for me. I mean, Crimson and I went with a bunch of his friends this past weekend before the surgery to see the tree. That was a beautiful experience, right, Crimson?
Yeah. No, it was pretty nice. It was
crowded.
Oh my God.
I hate it. I hate it every year, honestly. It's a tradition thing that me and my friends always typically do, which is to go to the tree over in New York.
Yep.
We may be even just changing the location because it seems like every year it just keeps getting worse.
It is.
And worse.
It is. So
last year when we went,
crazy.
It was bad. This year it looks like it's even twice as worse.
It was really
than what it was last year.
It was so bad.
Like I actually talked to one of the security guys, and apparently part of the reason it's so bad is, and now they're closing off the street.
Yep.
Is after COVID they stopped letting people go right next to the tree.
Yep.
For one reason or another. So like, because it was funny, like Ralph and I went a couple of weeks before you guys, and it crazy crowded. And I had actually like it was fun because Ralph, he goes, "Hey boss," like I don't know why he says that. I've never heard a real human being say that until he started saying it.
I say it.
Now,
what are you
now
talking about?
I hear,
I've said that in front of you.
You probably have, but I didn't clock it because it's like I'm used to you saying things like that.
That's fair.
So like for him, I was kind of like, what? And he says it all the time. And now I notice whenever any man says this to another man. And I'm like confused.
Yeah, it's kind of typical.
I know, but it's crazy. So like he actually like asked the security guy. He was like, "Oh, like, aren't you able to go next to the tree?" And he's like, "Sorry, guys. That was like almost 6 years ago." And I was like, wow, that made me feel really fucking ancient. That was the last time I'd been to the tree. It was over 6 years ago when you could go right next to the tree.
Wow.
We've been going pretty much every year, so I noticed the difference from before and after when they started changing the rules for it. So I was just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like
they do shut the they shut the streets down, which is a little annoying. And then also a lot of the other things have gotten so crowded. Like I loved the Saks Fifth Avenue light show.
Me too.
which is not too far away from the tree. But it's a pain in the ass to get a good vantage point to watch it.
Yeah.
I never do the ice skating
neither.
at Rockefeller Center. I don't. It's too expensive. It's always crowded. I don't want to deal with it.
I can't ice skate. I suck.
I can. I just don't like doing it. Now, being as I'm incapacitated, I can't right now. Once I'm healed, though, it's on like Donkey Kong. So there's that. But traditionally, I don't. Being as I am a native New Yorker and I've grown up here, and I don't really do a lot of the traditional things that, like, say, a tourist would do.
Makes sense.
Like, I love going to see the lights throughout the city, don't get me wrong, but because of the way things are, and it's like it's cold, there's too many people, it's so crowded, and you can't drive in the city anymore without paying congestion pricing. I don't do it anymore. Like, going to the tree with Crimson was because he wanted me to be there with him.
Yeah.
And his friends. So that's the only reason why I went. Otherwise, I would have been like, bye.
Jokes.
Nah, I'm good. Me and Crimson actually, in November, managed to go to the Bryant Park Winter Holiday.
I love that one. Yeah, Ralph and I just went there too.
But that is also so insanely crowded. The lines are insane. I can't tolerate it.
It's too much.
And it's also super expensive for kind of stuff. Recently, Crimson and I, along with Lux and a couple of other of our friends, went to the Union Square holiday market promoting Kaluna. Like, so I went as my Summer's Fox guy. She went as the Winter's Doe. We are looking to make that into a tradition. That was okay. There was a lot of nice things there. Some decent food. People were pretty cool. It was crowded, but not to the point where I was like, ah!
Like, ready to, like, strangle somebody.
Not like how it was at Bryant Park where I was ready to strangle people, no.
That's not very Christmas spirit of you.
No. Crimson, did you have fun at Union Square?
It was fun. It was entertaining. I'll say this: it compared to what I think was gonna be, it was gonna be like. It wasn't as congested.
Mm-hmm.
Still a lot of people, but it wasn't enough where I didn't have elbow room.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It was bad.
that I can say. That I could say. I was pretty, happy about it, at least in regards to that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I hated the cold.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
But
valid.
that's a weather
Me
thing.
too.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cold anymore.
I'm not a cold weather girly. I never was a cold weather girly. I tried escaping the cold weather unsuccessfully due to the spicy cough.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day I will fully escape the cold weather.
Well,
Lord knows.
until that day, I have you.
Exactly. I'm mainly just like, I just need to be like a snowbirder. You know what I mean?
I could see you doing that, honestly.
Because I love New York. I just don't like the cold weather. So if I could somehow manage to just make enough money, because I already have a remote job.
True.
Make enough money where I could at least live after Christmas.
In two places.
Exactly. Those couple of months where, like, my seasonal affective disorder gets really bad, like that January, February, like beginning of March, and come back like right around your birthday.
Yeah.
That would literally be perfect.
I could see you doing that.
Like, I feel like that's the lifestyle I'm made for. I just need to make the moolah
I can see you
for
doing
that
that
lifestyle. Because I do love New York at Christmas. And it's not the same. Having lived in Florida, it's not the same when you're not, like, that was probably one of the only times I ever felt homesick when I lived in Florida was around Christmas time.
So another question I have for both of you is, have you guys ever done any of those light tours that they started doing throughout the different boroughs? Like, I know Long Island has one.
Yeah.
I know Jones Beach puts on.
I went to that one. That was very fun.
Yeah. So I know Jones Beach has one. I know there's one out, I think, in Suffolk it's this luminosity. But, like, it's this, like, really nice setup, I think, that they do. I don't know if they're still doing it because I know it might be too cold. I know that in certain neighborhoods, they have, like, a guide on where you can go to see like the best decorated houses.
Yes, why can't I think of? I've gone a
I
couple
think
of
it's
times.
St. Jude's that sponsors that.
Yeah, I can't think of
I know there's a
the
couple in
neighborhood.
Brooklyn.
I can't think of the name of the neighborhood.
I think it's
Diker Heights.
There you go, Diker Heights. Yep.
I like the Diker Heights lights. I've been there.
Yeah. So like there are places that you could go to make traditions that I
Yeah.
used to do a lot more when I had more time, when it that kind of stuff. There was little things like that. Like Crimson in New Jersey, are there like setups like that for you guys? Like what's up with that?
Within Jersey, yeah, there's a couple places. They aren't super close though.
Okay.
Some of them are a little bit more of a like at least maybe a bare minimum like a 35 to 40-minute drive to go to one.
Okay.
Because most of the area is at least where I live at is mostly city.
Mm.
So it's not like because most of the time where you see a lot of these things are near farm areas, at
Okay.
least here within Jersey. Because that's where they have enough space to even put up all these sort of light displays and all that, and for people to just go check out.
Mm-hmm.
So it really just all depends, and sometimes you either go north or south, depending on where you live at, and then you usually find a place to go.
Mm-hmm. Now, Lavender, you mentioned before about the botanical gardens.
I love the Bronx Botanical Garden. And it has just come to my attention. Ralph bought us tickets for this. I had no idea. Apparently, they've been doing this for a long time. I've always gone to like the daytime one that they do. You know what I mean? Where everybody goes and like the kids and all that stuff.
The train show?
I love the train show. It is one of my favorite things. I've been doing it since I was a little kid. My
Tradition!
grandpa on my dad's side used to be like a member at the Botanical Garden.
Love
Same at
that.
the Bronx Zoo. So he used to take us to all these places all the time. And that was his big thing is he would get all the grandkids together and we would go to the trains and he would take us to a nice dinner over on Arthur Avenue.
Okay.
Because we used to go, like my parents and the aunts and uncles, the morning before Christmas Eve, used to get up really early and the morning of Christmas Eve, used to get up really early and get all the fresh pasta and meats from Arthur Avenue.
Hell yeah.
So, like, this was the precursor to that. So, like, the kids went out with my grandpa and we did that. And I've still loved going. Like, I adore it. And I'm really excited because Ralph and I are going to go. But Ralph discovered that there is a late night one. So you can go and buy tickets for like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And they have like cocktails and they play music and it's all like adults. So you don't need to worry about like running in because it is very crowded. And I mean, they do a good job of like spacing it out and moving people along, but it's just in the greenhouse. So it's kind of nice that they offer that. Like I had no idea. So you can go and you don't have to worry about like accidentally bumping into any little kids or like, you know, kids running into you if that's not your vibe.
Control your spawn.
Like you can actually really enjoy the trains and having more of like a curated experience. But I'm really excited to go this year again. Like I love going.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited that I'm going to be trying like a new version of something I already love. And I'm really looking forward to it.
I love that for you.
But I think it's a lot of fun. And they do such a beautiful job. And anyone that's been to the Bronx Botanical Garden, they actually do a whole
They do different light
exhibit.
shows.
They do different light shows. But what's cool about the train show specifically is everything that's built is made out of all the clippings from that year. So all the clippings of the trees, the plants are all used to build all the little structures around the tracks.
That's so cool.
And all the structures are all icons of New York City.
Nice.
So like they have like Yankee Stadium, they have Citi Field, they have Empire State Building, Flatiron. Like they're all little cityscapes of all of the big icons of New York City.
That's pretty cool.
And it's always they make this usually the same icons. They'll usually add maybe like 1 or 2 new things every year. But it's really cool because technically they make these things new every single year.
Same way they do with like the Great Pumpkin Blaze
Yes.
and stuff like that. Like it's new every year. I love shit like that.
Me too.
Honestly, I'm mad that I don't get to do them
Fair.
as often as I would like. If at all. Obviously, this year I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, that means next year.
Yeah.
Then I'll know now
Yep.
for next year.
You got to drag me and Crimson along.
Exactly. I'm like, I'll know now if it's worth paying the extra money to go to 7, 8 o'clock and get the little cocktails. And apparently they do like food and you can get like little pastries and stuff while you walk
Ooh.
around. I'll know now. And then we can all go.
Yeah, we can make it a Phoenix Gate thing.
Exactly.
Like, so now we're getting into obviously what we like to do leading up to Christmas. Now, I want to know, do you guys have any special traditions or like just pastimes that you do on Christmas Eve? Like, cause I know my family loves to do the Feast of the Fishes on Christmas Eve. When my grandparents were alive, my grandmother liked to go to midnight mass. Let me think. Like there was also sometime, and also another big tradition in my family what for a while was Christmas Eve was always spent with my stepdad's family. So we would go usually way out to the island and be with like around all my cousins and that side of the family and the aunts, the uncles, and whoever would make the trip up. You know, so that was always Christmas Eve. What about you guys? Like I remember like at least in the traditional Italian sense, we did not open presents on Christmas Eve. Everything was always Christmas Day.
Same here. I mean, it might change because this is actually going to be my first year not spending Christmas Day at my parents'
Okay.
because I'm going to be spending it with Ralph's family. Like we're
Ralph.
splitting it. So like Ralph is coming for Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
which I think he probably has the worst end of that stick because it's literally my entire family. He gets no peace.
Sucks to be you, Ralph.
Yeah, right. And then I'm going to be with his family for Christmas Day. So maybe that'll change this year. Or I might, like I told my mom, maybe I'll come over on the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
But Christmas Eve is my mom's big thing.
Okay.
Like that's like our holiday. Like we do all the cooking. Like my dad like we do, as I said, from Arthur Avenue, all the pasta dishes. My dad makes his lasagna, which is like banger,
Nice.
and all the other food. My Aunt Kathy makes all of the baked goods. I usually come over the day before to help my mom make. She loves making homemade sugar cookies.
Nice.
And we'll do that. And my mom loves Christmas. Like our house is totally decked out. And one of her
So your mom and my mom would get along.
they would get along so well. My mom also has a Christmas village, and I also have a Christmas village.
Yes, this I know.
But what's hilarious about my mom's Christmas village is she has a regular Christmas village on one side, like the general Christmas things. And then on the other side, she's hunted down every single one related to her favorite Christmas movie of all time and one of my favorite Christmas movie of all time, which we opened the episode with, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
As she should.
So she literally has like Clark's house. She has Clark getting electrocuted by the lights. She has Cousin Eddie's trailer.
Oh my God.
She has Margot and Todd's house.
I didn't
like,
even know they made all
They
these.
did. And my mom used to go to Hicks every year to try to get it on sale the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Because they do that big half off sale. And like throughout the years, we buy her ones that she doesn't have or ones that have somehow been harmed in transit in some way.
Valid.
So we always end the night watching National Lampoon Christmas Vacation.
What about you, Crimson? Do you guys have a big tradition on Christmas Eve, or is Christmas Day more your family's thing?
I mean, we usually do more of a celebration on Christmas Eve than Christmas Day. We don't really see you don't really see at least us doing a lot of celebrating with like the day of Christmas.
Okay.
Unless we're going to like someone else's someone else's house or whatever. But most of the time, it's like, oh, I'll go to my mom's place or we'll go to my aunt's place or something, and then we'll celebrate Christmas Eve there, and then different from you guys. Actually, we actually end up opening our gifts kind of close to midnight. So then at that point, it's just like, all right, we go home. So just like after we're done, we just go home, we just go relax, and then we sleep in for Christmas Day, and then just relax pretty much for the day.
Yeah. No, the only thing I think that when I was little, when I was still living with my family, obviously like the only thing that we would do on Christmas Eve is we would open our stockings. Like our stockings and whatever was stuffed in the stockings, we would open Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But Christmas morning was reserved for presents in my family. So no matter what, Christmas morning is is when I would open up my gifts from whoever. Because sometimes we would end up going to someone else's house on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
whether it was my grandma's or, if I had to see my dad that year, like, that kind of thing. So Christmas morning was always pretty special in my house, where me, my brother, and my sister would open up all of our presents underneath the tree with my mom and my stepdad. And then obviously Christmas feast, we'd always have because we love The Grinch in my family. That is our Christmas movie. That and March of the Wooden Soldiers.
You see, my dad loves March of the Wooden Soldiers. I can't get through March of the Wooden Soldiers.
That's fine. We know that it's not Christmas season, even though Santa comes rolling in. But March of the Wooden Soldiers has to be watched. The Grinch has to be watched. For me, it has to be the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously like the claymation one.
Yes.
I need that. If I don't watch that, it's not Christmas. Fuck you.
Valid.
Let me see what else is always playing. Die Hard.
That's a good one.
Die Hard's a
My
Christmas
Uncle
movie.
Christian fully believes in
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie camp.
I don't give a fuck what you say. What else is usually playing in our house? The Honeymooners. The Honeymooners, they usually do like a marathon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like that'll play towards the end, and then also 90% of the time we'll have something on in the background while we're like being crazy. Like as my family unfortunately has gotten smaller over the years, it's easier. It's not as chaotic, and I kind of miss the chaos that is Christmas Day in my house, because it was pure fucking chaos at one point. It was great. But yeah, Christmas Day, we don't really do anything like super, super crazy special. There's no real tradition. The only thing, the reason why I said the Grinch is because we make sure that we have what we call roast beast for our dinner.
Yeah.
So it's just roast beef, but we call it the roast beast, and it's pretty good because I tell you straight up, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are the biggest, most fattest days of my year besides Thanksgiving.
Valid.
That is where I go home with literally sometimes a tray of leftovers.
That's so nice.
I love it because
That's
I don't have to
amazing.
do anything until New Year's. Cooking. Fuck you. I don't got to do shit. But yeah, Christmas Day is more of the bigger day in my family, I guess.
No, that's totally fair. Like, even like in the past years, we always used to go to my Aunt Kathy's, and she always made like, I'm going to miss that. She'd make like lobster
Oh my
and
God.
other things. And I am going to miss that. But it was always fun because it was always just my mom's side of the family, which was literally just my Aunt Kathy, my cousins Connor, Jessica, and Dylan, who I'm really close with, my siblings, and my Uncle Oscar. And sometimes my Uncle Charlie would come. And, when my grandpa was alive, my grandpa came. And like that was it. And I always loved it because it felt more like intimate. Like we all got to like just talk and hang out and play video games.
Take that, depression!
And I definitely will miss that this year. But
Sorry.
that's okay. But I'm kind of excited to do something new, and it means a lot to me.
And next year, he has to do it
The other way
reversed.
around. Exactly. Which I thought was like a good idea because there's a lot of people on my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I can get that out of the way,
Yeah.
because his family is really small.
Yeah.
Because it's only like his mom, his brother, sometimes the brother's girlfriend, his grandma, and his aunt, and his 2 cousins.
Okay.
So it's like pretty condensed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I was like, you know what? It's probably best if we get everyone on my dad's side out of the way in a controlled environment.
Yeah.
And then we'll swap it the next year.
Yeah, I think that's a good tradition to start, honestly, because this episode is all about the traditions that we have for these holidays. Now, what are the traditions that you guys have for New Year's?
Nothing.
You don't do anything special?
No, like my family's never been New Year's people.
What about I know that we usually actually spend New Year's
Exactly,
together.
like-
We actually spent I would say the last 5 New Year's
so like
together.
any of my traditions I did with New Year's, it was honestly with you guys.
Okay.
Because my mom's opinion is like, oh, and like my family's opinion generally, but my mom's really funny about it. She's just like, oh, another year has passed. Let's just have a dinner. That's it. Like she won't always even stay up to watch the Dick Clark thing.
My
Like, when-
family does.
When we were
enjoy that.
younger, like sometimes we would go over to one of our neighborhood friends' houses and my parents would come with us. But it was always like we got like a nice dinner. We got dressed up, had a nice dinner, and just like went home. Like this year, it's going to be a little different for me because I'm going to actually be in Florida because I'm going to be there for one of my really close friends. He got engaged this year.
Congratulations.
So he's doing a little engagement party, and I'm really excited. So I'm actually going to just be in Florida from the 28th to January 2nd. So like 4 days so that I can do that. I can see him, go to his engagement party, see if my few other friends down there. So it's kind of nice that New Year's is more flexible because then I can almost like have a lot of different little traditions each year. I miss Florida, mainly for the weather
But
and the people.
I won't be doing anything this year because I will be blind.
Valid? Yeah.
I'm having my second surgery on the 30th.
Oof.
I know.
Girl.
So, I know.
know.
I know. I just had one and now I'm about to have another. But this one is on my eyes and it's only going to take like a week to recover from. So,
good.
but I will literally be, and actually it's funny because I'm looking at it from a metaphysical point of view, as a witch and, you know, as a practitioner. I'm entering a very fortuitous year the same way that I came into the world, in the dark, blind, and having to have faith that I will be taken care of when I get into where I'm going to be. So that's how I'm taking it.
That's a good way to think about it.
It's the only way I can. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be depressed that I'm missing everything and not being able
valid.
not being able to go out and party.
Very valid.
I do have one particular tradition that I have to do every year, and I'm going to do it whether I'm blind or not. And that's at midnight, I have to eat 12 grapes.
Yes, I remember
My
this.
12 grapes. And you have to make sure that they're the sweet grapes because you want to have a very sweet year. So I do that every year. I also am very big in banging pots and pans to scare away the old year. Again, I'm a witch, so a lot of these things that are, you know, joy and laughter and happiness for, you know, that have been whatever, also are rooted in tradition and practicing for me.
Yeah.
I actually, I'm a little upset that I won't be able to getting to do a lot of that, but I will be making sure that my grapes are done as long as I'm awake.
Valid.
Because I will still be recovering from this second surgery and the first, so I'm still very tired very easily. Crimson, what about you? Do you have New Year's traditions?
Not quite, actually. I mean, it's very very mixed a lot of the times. Like some years I'll just hang out with friends, other years sometimes I hang out with family. When it comes to my family and stuff, you know, we don't really do things at home. We usually do go out and maybe go to like a restaurant or something
Mm-hmm.
for the New Year or New Year's Eve. But other than that, it's not really anything crazy, you know. At least when it comes to hanging out with friends, I usually go to, you know, a party or something, you know, at either a club or something like that, where they're having a New Year's party.
Are you going to be doing that this year?
I believe. I don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead yet.
Valid. I get
because
that.
I don't even know.
I haven't.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, I've already. I won't be able to go with Crimson to party for New Year's. I won't be seeing you because you'll be in Florida. I will be in my bed, blind.
Blind.
I'm blind, and it's fine. It's fine. This is not the first time
I'll
that
bring.
you'll bring what you
I'll
bring.
bring the confetti.
Woohoo!
Just bring it.
Okay,
Just a little popper.
Yeah,
confetti.
popper.
just a little popper, and just be like, boom, in my room where I'll be like, because I won't be able to see it.
Oh, fuck.
You
So
know,
just like you can't see how bad it is, and I just walk away.
I'm pretty
He was
sure.
never
I'm
there.
pretty sure Diginan would kill
Like-
you.
I'm pretty sure.
Diginan would murder you if you did that to my room. But it sucks. Like I've also I was also extremely privileged, and one of the big things in New York obviously is the ball drop.
Yeah.
I've actually been able to work the ball drop.
Oh, that's really cool.
Because I can guarantee you I'll never go there as a bystander. Fuck
No.
So here's the fun
Fuck
fact.
them diaper people. I don't want to be
Dude,
involved.
Fun fact about if you ever want to travel to New York to see the ball drop, you have to be in your pen, in your corral in the morning. And you're not allowed to leave There's nowhere you can go to the bathroom, nowhere to really get food, and you can't really go in and out. So once you're there, you're fucking there.
Yeah, you're fucking cooked.
Yeah. And it's like, I was blessed being a part of FDNY where I was able to be in the midst and walk freely and do things. And I did get to meet celebrities. I've gotten to, I experienced the ball drop. I experienced, seen things that from a different perspective. So I am very blessed to have had that happen in my lifetime. So, and that, because like I said, Dick Clark's Rocking New Year's Eve, that is now hosted by Ryan Seacrest, is one of the traditions that I like to watch, that we always did watch. Even when we were at one of those like house parties with Dumbass,
Yeah.
like that they always used to host, or if we ever did anything at my house, or if we ever went out like to support our friend DJ Zach R.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, we always had a good time.
Yeah.
New Year's was always a great time, and for the last 5-6 years, I've been blessed to be able to bring it in with Lavender. This will be the first year that Crimson is involved. So it's really great that I'm here talking with you two about traditions, because I'm making all new ones.
Yay!
It's nice.
And I think that's like what's so fun is like you get to like, we all have family, we all have familial family, but also like we have our family that are our friends.
Our chosen
and our
family.
chosen family. And I think that's even more fun and impactful when you get to do things with your chosen family around these special times of year,
Yep. I agree. What about you, Crimson? Do you agree?
I agree.
I love the pause and he just goes, I don't want to say the wrong thing. And just goes,
Ah,
I mean, I
Houston,
agree.
we have no problems.
I mean, when it comes to the stuff like that, it's always my New Year's Eve. It's always something different every year. So that's why I've never had any sort of consistency on it.
Thanks for another forgettable experience.
sorry, I was like bobbing my head at that.
I enjoy teasing our Crimson.
It is a lot of fun to tease our Crimson.
It is, because I can always tell that he's shaking his head.
Going,
Even when he's not in the same room, he's just like, ugh.
here we go. Yeah.
Like, Jade's at it again. Damn right I am.
Exactly. And as we like to point out, if Jade doesn't make fun of you,
You're not a part of my frickin' friend group.
exactly, because then we'd rather not fuck with you.
The more polite I am to you, the more I don't like you.
Exactly. Because that's like needing to try. It's like, okay. It's like,
There's
what do
levels.
they call it? They call it I think they call it like, there's a certain practice. It's like the gray rule or something.
I've never heard of
I was
this.
recently reading about it where like how to deal with like people you don't like and narcissists and like
Gray Rock.
Gray rock. And what you can do is just go, oh, or is it like it's gray rock is the one where you go, okay.
Gray rocking is where you literally give them non-committal answers, so they have no way of twisting it in on you.
Exactly. And then there's one level below it where it's like just being like, oh, okay, like being pleasant in public.
Yeah.
I can't remember like the name of it, but you just kind of like are very surface level and then you just walk away.
Yeah. No, it's true. So the more polite I am, the more formal I am, the more I do not fucking like you.
Fucking
If
valid, bro.
I'm not cursing around you, I don't like you.
Exactly.
Or I'm uncomfortable.
If I'm not like making jokes around you or I'm not like talking about things I care about around you, just assume I don't like you.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And being as we are heading into 2026, there's a lot of you that will be left in 2025.
Yeah, and I think we've done a really good job collectively,
I think so.
like weeding out the negative. And as my therapist always says, she's like, they basically all walked on out by themselves. You didn't have to do anything. I'm like, you're right, because now I'm going to walk into 2026 feeling, and even towards the end of 25, I felt so much more healed,
Yeah.
at peace,
Agreed.
surrounded by the people I care about most. And those are the only people I'm walking into 2026 with.
I agree. And the Feinics Gate is going to be doing amazing, wonderful things in 2026.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Like, again, you guys have no idea what's in store for you. 2026 is the year of the horse. It's the year of the fire horse.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
which everybody knows is my favorite.
We love a good fire horse.
It's a Pokemon. It's fucking Rapidash.
Ponyta.
It's fucking Ponyta. It's fucking Rapidash. My favorite Pokemon of all time.
I fucking love Bonita.
Okay,
So
like
cute.
it's my baby. It's also it's so many things. It's 25 years since 9/11. It's just a huge year, and I can't wait to go into it with the Phoenix Nation and obviously my color wheel. So I want to say to all of you out there in Spotify land or wherever platform you're listening from, Merry Crisis.
Happy holidays.
And all sorts of New Year stuff, no matter what your denomination is, whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whether you're a pagan, whether you're an atheist, either way, please enjoy your holidays, and I hope you have a great New Year. So, on that note, bye. We love you, Kay. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye. Say bye. Everybody say bye. Oh my God, why is it not going away?
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Party!